And we back live, y'all. Gotta talk about this mess, y'all. This is crazy. Crazy. Come on in. It's impromptu. Giving every bit of impromptu. I will be popping on in just a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Go ahead, like the video, share the video for me if you don't mind. Definitely got to get this up on some other platforms. Here. Girl, I feel like it's gonna be more lawsuits that's going to be coming. I think more is on the way. Almost there, y'all. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? This video is definitely giving every bit of
this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we breathe.
All right. So that is exactly what this situation is giving BITCH. Okay. I did not do this stuff. I don't know how to hog tie nobody. Okay. That's what it's giving. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. All right. There has been someone else that has come to the front, unfortunately, and has accused Diddy, a 17-year-old. Okay. This is like the 4th allegation, I do believe, that's about Diddy at this time that has come out. In addition, oh, what is this? Hold on, what? The same lawyers who represented Cassie in her quickly settled lawsuit against Diddy have sued him again. Okay. So this is a separate situation. Okay, yeah, this is another Jane Doe. Okay, I was like, girl, what? Oh, give me 1 second. It's so much, and people just sending me stuff, and I'm just like, what is all of this that they're sending about Diddy? It's crazy. Okay, so we got that over here. So then let me go to this lady's page, because do she got the? I would have to get my hands on the I would have to get my hands on the report, the actual documentation, like we did for Cassie. How you spell this lady name? There she go. Let me see. What is this? Girl, this right here is some messy shit here, bitch. Is this it? Oh, is this it? Let me see. I think this might be it. Today is the 6th, so we'll get into that too. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay, we're back. My bad. All right, so first off, okay, I want to get into this article here. Girl, this is not, let me tell y'all something. Diddy's done. Diddy is done. Diddy is done. I don't know what else to say. Whether these allegations are true or false, when you get stuff like this, nobody's going to want to attach themselves to you. You are certifiably, you're just done. And it's really sad. It's really sad. But if you did, contribute to this, the chickens have come home to roost. Okay. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick because I want to get into this article over here on Rolling Stone. Ooh, child. Okay, so what they're saying is that Sean Combs has been accused of GR, as y'all can see on the screen, of 17-year-old in a new lawsuit. Girl, not gang R. Child, okay. So what they're saying is, let me just get into the article down here. Sean Combs, his longtime Lieutenant Harv Pierre, and a third unidentified man allegedly gang-ard a 17-year-old girl inside Combs' recording studio in Manhattan in 2003. Girl, no, you didn't do that. No, you didn't. In 2003, and this will be Harv's second lawsuit that he done got. I don't know who the unidentified man is, but I would be like, he gonna have to come to the front. Y'all would have to say his name, say his name, say his name. Because don't have my name out here and y'all talking about an unidentified man. So maybe she could not remember his name, but she remembered that it was 3 individuals that did this to her. It could be that. But he would have to come to the front too. They're saying this was after the high school student was trafficked across state lines and plied with copious amounts of drugs and alcohol. An explosive new lawsuit filed on Wednesday alleges that the new Jane Doe plaintiff, she's the 4th woman to accuse Combs of SAing her in 3 weeks. Okay, she's the 4th person in 3 weeks. Okay, this young lady alleges the men took turns R-ing her in a bathroom at Diddy's house recording studio when she was in high school, and Combs was 34 years of age. So this would have happened before he and Cassie even got together. They're saying that Combs vehemently denied Doe's allegations in a statement issued shortly after the lawsuit was filed. And this here is exactly what it is Diddy had to say. Let me hop over and go to his page, okay? So Diddy says this: enough is enough. Okay, he is over it. All right. He says, for the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things, the things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and I will fight for the truth. Okay, so that is what Mr. Diddy is saying. Okay,
pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
He's saying that he did not do this stuff, so that's just where we at, and he gonna continue to fight. So I wonder how far he gonna really take it, because you damn sure didn't fight with Cassie. So are you like really tapped out financially, or are you genuinely like, for real, let me fight this because these people lying on me, or like what's really going on? I don't know, girl, but that's just what Diddy's saying. But let's Diddy bop back over to the article. All right. So he gave that statement, and they're saying the new lawsuit alleges that Jane Doe was out with a friend at a lounge in the Detroit area 2 decades ago when Pierre singled her out, complimented her appearance, and insisted that he was best friends with Mr. Combs. Pierre purportedly told the teen that Combs would love to meet her and called Combs on his phone so the music mogul could personally invite her on an impromptu trip to New York aboard a private jet. Now, the 14-page complaint alleges the private jet eventually transported the teen to a particular airport in New Jersey, where a waiting SUV whisked her away, along with Pierre and a third unidentified man, to the studio where Combs was finishing up work with the recording artist. They're saying the filing features multiple colored photos allegedly taken inside Diddy's house recording studio that night, including one where the teen is sitting on Mr. Combs' lap. The filing claims that the teen was fed a copious amount of intoxicants as Combs, Pierre, and the third man hit on her incessantly and groped her body. Mm-mm. As the teen became inebriated, that everything started to become a blur. Okay. Combs allegedly led her to a bedroom, removed her skirt and underwear, and penetrated her from behind with his you know what while she hung over the sink. Mm, what? Miss Doe did not consent to having sex with Mr. Combs, but he continued thrusting. At some point, Mr. Combs turned Miss Doe around to face him. He told her that he could not orgasm and asked her to squeeze on his nipples very hard as hard as she could to get him to get off. He then turned her back around and continued to awe her, the lawsuit alleges. Good. This right here is a mess here, good. I'm so sorry. This is horrible. This is one of the photos. Mm-mm. Where were your parents at, girl? I'm not saying none of this stuff should have happened to you, but I do wonder when you left Detroit and flew out to New York, you know, did your parents like cuss you the hell out? Because I would have went the hell off on you. You know what I'm saying? No, you didn't leave the city. No, you did not leave the city, girl. But you know, hey, what did I just do? Okay, there we go. Um, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what else. That is horrible. I hate that happens to her. They're saying that, let's go down. Let me go back. All right. The lawsuit, which includes a trigger warning. All right. So let's hop over to this lawsuit actually. Because this looks like the lawsuit here. Girl, can we make it bigger? Give me 1 second. Let me see if we can make this a little bigger. Are we able to make this a little bigger? Oh my. Oh wow. Okay, let's get into the lawsuit, y'all. Let's see. Let's read this lawsuit and see what they talking about. Mm-mm. Where is it? Right here. This is the lawsuit. So, okay, boom. There we go. All right. So this is Jane Doe versus Sean Combs, Harv Pierre, the third assailant. Who was the third assailant? That's what we need to get. The third assailant, it also goes on to say Daddy's House Recordings Incorporated and Bad Boy Entertainment Holdings. Okay, so Bad Boy Entertainment Holdings got a lot of lawsuits against them. All right, so they're saying there's the trigger warning, y'all. They're saying on November 16th of 2023, Cassandra Ventura, that is Cassie, filed a 35-page lawsuit in which she exposed Sean Combs for subjecting her to nearly a decade of physical, sexual, and emotional abuse, punctuated by the big R, S trafficking, and being forced to engage in drug-fueled, non-consensual sexual partners, okay, with other men or sexual encounters with other men. Ordinarily, when a lawsuit such as Miss Ventura's is filed, that involves events that took place long ago. Witnesses are few and far between and evidence hard to muster. Not so for the claims brought against Mr. Combs. Within minutes of the filing, they're saying that the facts of Miss Ventura's claims were confirmed by various witnesses, including a rival musician whose car Mr. Combs blew up, as well as various individuals who observed Mr. Combs beat Miss Ventura. They go on to say only a few days later, 2 other lawsuits were filed against Mr. Combs. In one, plaintiff Joy Dickerson Neal alleged that Mr. Combs drugged and SA'd her when she was a college student. The other lawsuit accused Mr. Combs and singer Aaron Hall of forcing the plaintiff and another unidentified woman into non-consensual sex. At the time, a fourth lawsuit was filed, this one against Mr. Combs' companies, and defended Harv Pierre, the longtime president of Bad Boy Entertainment Holdings. The suit alleged that Mr. Pierre used his position of power at Bad Boy to groom and SA, his former assistant, and that Bad Boy looked the other way at that time. Now, this is now the fifth lawsuit against Mr. Combs in the last 3 weeks. Incredibly, the allegations brought by Miss Doe are in many ways even more egregious than those brought by his prior victims. Ooh. Okay, let's keep going. Specifically in 2003, when she was only 19 years old and in the 11th grade, Miss Doe was sex trafficked and she was gang-ard by Puffy, Mr. Harv, and the third assailant. Okay, they're saying in short, when she was just a teenager, the young lady met Harv and the third assailant in a lounge in Detroit, Michigan. While in the lounge, Mr. Pierre insisted that he was best friends with Mr. Combs and even called Mr. Combs with Miss Doe. Okay, they're saying that Diddy convinced the woman or the young girl who was half his age at the time to accompany Pierre and the other person on a private jet to come to his studio in New York City. Before they left the private jet, Mr. Pierre smoked crack cocaine in a bathroom at the lounge, in which he also essayed Miss Doe by forcing her to give him oral. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay. They're saying that the third assailant is a pseudonym. When the name of the third assailant is revealed during discovery, plaintiff will seek to amend the complaint to replace the pseudonym. Oh, okay. So she's trying to still identify, I guess, who the third person is. That's what it seems like. I could be wrong, but they're saying that Harv, the third assailant, and another gentleman then escorted the high schooler to a private jet, which flew them to New Jersey. There were SUVs awaiting the group at this location, and the four of them were driven to Daddy's House recording studio, a studio famously owned and operated by Diddy and Bad Boy. Now, while at the studio, Mr. Combs and his associates, including Mr. Pierre, applied, this young lady with the drugs and alcohol. Also, the night wore on. The 17-year-old Miss Doe became more and more inebriated, eventually to the point that she could not possibly have consented to having sex with anyone, much less someone twice her age. I'm just telling y'all what they're saying here now. Okay. Now, while at the studio, Miss Doe was gang-ard by Diddy, the third assailant, and Harv Pierre, in that order. That's what the document says here, in that order. While Mr. Combs was R-ing Miss Doe, he complained that he could not get off unless she pinched his nipples as hard as she could. Mr. Combs then watched on as a third assailant, who Miss Doe had not even realized had begun to have sex with her, R-ed her, Miss Doe, as she told him to stop. He continued. After the third person finished, Mr. Pierre took his turn to R her as well, and then violently forced her to give him oral, during which Miss Doe was choking and struggling to breathe. Ooh. When Mr. Pierre finished, he left Miss Doe in the bathroom alone. Doe fell into the fetal position and laid on the floor. Her vaginal area was indeed in pain. Now, they're saying finally, after a period of time, Miss Doe regained her bearings. However, she could barely stand up. She could barely stand up following the gang R, and had to be helped to walk out of the building and back into the car. She was taken back to an airport and flown back to Michigan. However, she was very limited. She had a very limited recollection of her transport home and only remembers being in her car sometime early that morning. So, girl, they did a number. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Unlike many victims who have come forward after decades, Miss Doe can't prove that she not only met Diddy on the night in question, but was in his studio in New York City with him on that night. Remember, when viewing these, Miss Doe was only 17 years of age. Okay, so this is the photo, honey. Mm-mm. They're saying Miss Doe has lived with her memories of this fateful night for 20 years, during which she has suffered extreme emotional distress, and that has impacted nearly every aspect of her life and personal relationships. Given the brave women who have come forward against Mr. Combs and Mr. Pierre in recent weeks, it looks like Miss Doe is also doing the same. Okay. To that end, they're saying that this young lady brings this action seeking injunctive, declaratory, and monetary relief against defendants in violation of the Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Law. Ooh, child. Y'all, it's a done. Y'all, it's done. They're saying the court has jurisdiction over this matter pursuant as this action involves citizens of different states and the amount in controversy is in the matter exceeds 75,000. So it looks like she want more than it. Period. Okay, so they're saying that this young lady is a citizen of Canada now. And he's a citizen of the state of California. Harv is still in New York. The other person, they want to believe that they're still in New York as well. Factual allegations. Okay, the young lady was 17 years of age. She was an 11th grader residing in a suburb out in Detroit, Michigan. Mr. Combs was 34 at that time, and he was twice her age. Okay, is what they're saying. They said at the time, Diddy had many connections to Michigan, including among the BMF, a drug trafficking and money laundering organization that is rumored to have seeded Bad Boy. Now, girl, I ain't never heard that before. Now, I'm gonna have to ask about this. So BMF was over there funding Diddy and Bad Boy. I'm gonna have to. I ain't know nothing about that. Okay, they said on one evening between the spring and fall of 2003, they said Miss Jane Doe was out with friends. It was not uncommon for her and her friends to frequent bars and lounges in the Detroit area. Certain of Miss Doe's friends were well connected with people in the music industry. On the evening in question, Miss Doe was with friends in a lounge when she was approached by who she later learned was Mr. Pierre. So, did any of her friends go with her as well, or was she the only one that just decided to hop on the flight and come over to New York? Because girl, you can't I can't leave my friends. I can't let somebody just take my friend out and just fly her to a whole nother state. So I'm trying to figure out, where was the friends at? This is what I want to know. All right, is there anything else? They're saying Pierre even called. Okay, we got into that. Shortly after, Harv directed Jane Doe to go with him into the bathroom at the lounge. Once inside, okay, he began to smoke crack cocaine from what appeared to be an aluminum can. After finishing smoking the crack, they're saying that Mr. Pierre suddenly took out his peen and demanded that this young lady suck it. Okay, is what they're saying. All right. He forced her head down and forcing her to perform the oral on him. Now, after assaulting her, Pierre directed her to accompany him and that other man, and that's where they went to the airport in Pontiac, Michigan. And they got on that private jet and they headed out to New York City. So this is just kind of like running through, giving some more details. It's kind of like a reiteration of what they've already said about this situation and giving us more photos and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's 14 pages, but it's actually just reiterating a lot of what we've already went over. Okay. What is this? Just days later, Miss Doe read about a case. Oh, okay. So she was reading about that case where they had groomed somebody and then SA'd them. I don't know, y'all. We're going to have to see how this play out. I mean, Diddy is not backing down. Diddy is pretty much saying that he did not do this stuff. So I don't know what to think about it. You know, I want to believe everything this young lady is saying, but I'm wondering if she gonna really get the justice that she needs, because I don't think her photos of her proving that she was there that night is going to be enough. You know what I'm saying? That's just sad. That's sad. But then at the same time, it's like, why would you want this to go to trial? Why would you take it that far for it to go to trial? So are you going to try to settle it? Or y'all going to have the conversation? Like, what's going to really happen? We're going to have to watch it closely and see how it play out. Because he got about 4 cases he going to have to get resolved. And I just feel like his money tied up, because I feel like Cassie done took all of it. If you ask me, I feel like she done took all the damn money. The money is getting tied up. And so I don't know how he finna handle these other 4 cases. We going to see, honey. But I hope that she listen. If this happened to her, I hope she's able to be compensated for it. This is crazy. And the Aaron Hall. Well, first of all, the lady that put her name out there, what they said her name was, Neil, last name Neil. I really believe her for sure. I definitely believe what she's saying. Was it Joy McNeil or something? Joy Neal. I'm over here looking for it. I definitely believe what she put out there. That lady wasn't lying. And then the other person that decided to include Aaron Hall in the lawsuit too. And then when you listen to the things that Aaron Hall has said in past interviews about stuff, I don't believe that person was lying. And girl, I'm willing to believe that this person here ain't lying on you either. But we don't know for sure. Okay. Because sometimes the people definitely just be piling on when things like this happen. But at the same time, girl, like, listen, it ain't looking too good for you. It's sad, but it is given. Whatever they said he did this. Baby, you is fried. You is fried, and I hate that for you. Somebody says insurance through the business paid the lawsuit for Cassie. Someone did a deep dive of it. I think I did see that with Simone, the attorney Simone. I saw her kind of like explain all of that to where he had to settle. Because the business, stuff kind of took over. Cassie sued as an employee, so she triggered insurance policies within the business. Yes, that is correct. That is what I heard her say too. Child. So we're gonna see where he gonna get the rest of the money. Someone says Aaron Hall definitely didn't help himself or none of the folks he mentioned. Y'all heard him say Denzel Washington. Talk some, yeah, talk about Denzel know me. I know Denzel somewhere. Like, now how the hell I get into it? How you mention me? I ain't never been caught the hell up in nothing. Don't put me in that. Okay, I'm the one black man that don't cheat. Okay, while y'all here talking about black men don't cheat, I am the one with my black wife. Don't put me in that. I don't know how he got Denzel, but maybe Denzel was running amok back in the day. I don't know, but listen, they damn sure was over there watching each other, according to him. And then the crazy thing is that the interview is old, right? So because it's so old, I just feel like he ain't lying. He was really hyping himself up. Like, I was that NIGGA, da 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 da. I feel like that man was being very truthful. And now he has come back to bite you in your it's okay. All right. Talking about some the only way he's my bad, y'all. I think my mic went out just now. So hopefully y'all can hear me. But he over there talking about that's why he been single for all these years. Cause I guess you got to be able to do more than just make him nut or something like that. Like, he was just on some weird stuff. Like, Aaron Hall was just on some weird mess, girl. Let me see if y'all could still hear me. But yeah, he about to nail everybody coughing. He about to nail everybody coughing. Everybody's done for. But I know this live is pretty short, okay? But I did want to come and show you guys, and read to you guys what the hell has really been going on. I'm about to check over here and see if there's anything else over on Diddy's or anybody's page to see what else is coming out about this situation. girl, these people is wearing Diddy out in the comments. They is wearing him out in these comments. Y'all have got to hear these people clowning this man. That is too funny. With the R. Kelly lyrics.
Do this stuff. This is not me. Y'all, I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to...
We don't want to believe it. Whew. Well, this is messy. This is sad. This is unfortunate. I hope whoever was truly violated received their just due, their coinage, their, for everything that happened, and they can be on their way to healing. Okay. But let him tell it he don't know how to hog tie nobody, and he ain't do none of what y'all said that he did. So I don't really have that for him, but good luck. We hope that it works out for you, sir, I guess. But yeah, that's really all I got. I just wanted to come to y'all, tell y'all what Diddy had to say. Diddy said enough is enough. He ain't do none of this shit. So y'all can move on to the next thing. I feel like we will continue to hear about lawsuits up until the new year. Get that in order. Miami, you still want to just hang on and hold your sign? What you gonna do? You still just gonna be there supporting? Oh, okay. Y'all heard Kimora house got set on fire, and the people over there trying to say that they believe Diddy got something to do with it. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm waiting on the details about what happened, because I think it was around her chimney area that got set on fire or whatever. So we hope that Kimora is over there okay. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. But let me go ahead and hop off, girl. I got a doctor's appointment. I will see you guys in the next one. Definitely like up the video if you have yet to do so. We have over 600 people in the chat, so thank you for being here. Like up the video. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video if you would. Okay. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. Okay, and I will catch you guys in the next one, honey. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far.